Hello and welcome to episode 8 of my Rising World tutorial Let's Play series. This episode will be on planting all the seeds I gathered and starting a good food chain. So looking around, you can see that what I'm trying to decide is which area to have my farmland, which area to have my fruit tree saplings planted, so my fruit trees, which area to have just normal trees that I can cut down for wood, and so try to form some layout of a rudimentary base, because remember, I'm in a safe biome, so I'm not going to have creatures wandering into my base that are hostile, so there's not a great emphasis for me to build walls and buildings because I'm safe here. But I will, however, do that just so you can see, you know, how base building works in this. Although you'll see it's very enjoyable and easy. Now, to the north of me, there is a chance of me finding polar bears, but you know, the likelihood is quite rare that they're going to come this far over. Though having said that, you never know, I might get unlucky. But over here, up here, I think I would like to plant just normal trees for me to cut down. So let's have a look. Have we got any normal trees? That's apple. Willows, so there we are, they're good just for wood. So to plant a tree, you put it on your tool belt, the sapling that you want to plant, and highlight it with your scroll wheel, and then you'll see the graphic appear in the ground. Right click, keep the right mouse button pressed. Is it light? Yeah, I had the light on so it was a bit bright. Say right click and it will plant it. Try and plant them a good distance apart, so they have room to grow. So I'm just doing that, about that far apart. Okay, let's have a look. Have we got any more trees? Yep, we've got birch, which is another good source for wood. So, and notice I'm planting where I've got rid of all the grass. So when I chop them up, I will be able to see the saplings very easily and the wood. So I'm not going to have any problems finding it. So let's just try and plant a load over here. And what I will do as well is clear away this grass to expand where I can plant trees. I don't care if the ground's even, because it's only trees. So it doesn't matter for the ground to be completely flat. It just needs to be clear of all grass. So when I cut the trees down, I can collect the saplings and the wood with ease. I don't know, I guess you'll all have a different size area of what you want to make for your trees. How many trees? I don't know. Just we're going to continually use wood, so it's a good idea to plant as many trees as you have the patience for. Okay, let's plant some more. Okay, do we have any more trees? They're fruit trees, so we don't want to plant them yet. Okay, well, let's now do a fruit orchard. So this is my harvestable wood over this side. What I'll do is on the opposite side over here, I will plant my fruit trees. Again, I want to make sure the area is clear. Oh, there's a plant up in the air. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so that's my farmland over there. This can all be fruit trees. So Again, it doesn't matter that the ground is not even, just needs to be clear of the grass. Okay, so let's do them as close as we can to the water, why not? Now trees do take a while to grow, so you're going to see that this is going to take a little while. It's going to be a few episodes before you actually see me harvesting them. Wouldn't it be cool if they bring in alchemy where you can use these plants in the future? As it stands at the moment, I'm not sure whether plant flowers have any use apart from making somewhere look pretty. But hopefully they'll be functional in the future. Oh, here's the rain again. Okay, let's plant some of these, where are they? Cherry trees. So I've got a lot of cherry trees. There we go, so there's the start of an orchard. Apples and cherries. Let's now plant some vegetables. So, excuse me, I'm going to start with the tomatoes, because like I say, they're my favourite food, because you only need to plant them the once. So, we've got 35 I've got now, so that's a good start. I'd like to really get this a bit more square, actually. Okay, so let's expand this a little bit more. Give ourselves a little bit more ground to grow. Have you ever seen a game where it is so easy to get the ground perfectly flat? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, there we go, so that's the line I want to follow. So if I push this back just a bit more. You see, I'm just on my own, so perhaps I don't need that much food. I tend to go overboard though. But if you're with a lot of friends, then obviously your farmland is going to have to be much, much bigger than what I've done. Obviously. But for solo play, I think this is going to be a good size farm. Okay, so right, let's plant all the tomatoes over here. So yeah, I've got them in number 3. Right, need to use my hoe obviously first, which I'd forgotten, so let's now turn this all into farmland. See, all of this energetic work will make you hungry. So I won't be needing my axe, so let's put the tomatoes in number 4. That should do. What I will have to do once I've done all of this is go back over it, checking that there isn't no dark patches, to turn it all light like I showed in the previous episode. Right there, for example, just like that. You see, the idea that my method in my madness is, okay, get the land flat. Well, first get enough iron. Once you've got enough iron, find a place where you want to make your base. Once you've found a place where you want to make either a temporary base or a permanent base, i.e. the area, the biome that you're in is safe, then your next priority should be to make a smelter, mine some iron, so then you can make the tools. Without the tools, without the rake and the sickle, you've had it. You know, you can't do anything. You'll have to keep going around picking food and doing it the hard way. So you're in a safe biome. You don't have to worry about your base to start with. You can build that up as you go, but the main priority, of course, is going to be food, because you will keep getting hungry and thirsty. Now, if you're lucky enough to start your base near water, that's that taken care of, but you still will, however, need food. So this is just the way I play, okay? No doubt you're all out there brilliant, you all do it a different way. There is no right way, there is no wrong way, there is only the fun way, and this is my way of playing Rising World and having fun. So once I've got the land flat, once I've got the tools, once I've got my smelter and I've smelted up plenty of iron, I make my tools, then I flatten out the land, then I make my farmland like this, and then I start planting all of the seeds that I've been lucky enough to find. Right, okay, let's now plant a load of tomatoes, which I'm going to put down this end. I'm going to keep my crops separated, so the tomato plants can go here. I'm going to try and space them nicely apart, not too far, but enough so that it's easy for me to harvest them. Let's put the light on because it's getting dark. Oh wow, is that really the timer already? My goodness, time does go quickly when you're having fun. So let's plant another row. So that's the 15-minute timer for those of you that only like to watch 15 minutes. That can tolerate me for only 15 minutes. For the rest of you that like to watch, I'll go on a bit longer and do some bit more planting. Oh, I know they're not evenly spaced apart. This I know, but just so they're apart enough for me to be able to pick them each time, harvest them. Now let's keep this square. Okay, so that's all the tomatoes planted. I'll end the episode here and we can continue on planting the rest of the crops in the next episode. We've done well though for this episode. I've got a load of trees planted over there which will give me lots of wood for when we get onto the creating another crafting station. We're going to need lots of wood. I'm going to stick to using lumber for my furnace and smelting, so we'll need lots of wood for that, but we'll also need it for the crafting. We got some fruit trees planted. It's going to be a long while before we can harvest, but at least we know there is a future good fruit harvest over there. We've started on our vegetables, so we got the tomatoes planted. In the next episode we'll continue on planting the rest of the crops and see if we can progress on to crafting something else, but we'll see how we get on. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. Goodbye.